15-watt PA, right? Regardless of the size of the room. You have 500 people in a room, you almost need a watt per person. You know what I mean? Like it's not an exact science here, but that would probably be about right, just because to overtake the volume of the people talking. You know what I mean? It adds up. It really does. You know, like when you're in a room, and because you know, everything becomes background noise, you don't realize how much volume is there when you know, until you know, just stop and really listen. It's like, oh my God, this room's really loud. Like, you don't realize how, you know, like you're talking at a not normal like way I'm talking now, then 5 other people beside you are talking, so you raise your voice, they raise their voices, so, you know, you cut through. Next thing you know, everybody's talking at an elevated, raised voice. Some people are borderline shouting, right? And you don't realize it, but that's what happens in a room, right? Like the next time you're in a crowd of people, just watch for it. You'll see what I mean. Like at first, everybody's talking really quiet, and then the room just progressively gets louder because one guy talks at normal volume, then somebody tries to talk at the table beside him at, you know, to drown him out or whatever. Not as a rude thing, but just like, you know, just as a, you know, a volume adjustment thing, right? A volume, there's a word. And fingers still cold. My butt's nice and warm, but my fingers are cold. Then, yeah, grab my monies. Then, what was I going to say? Yeah, so you're doing all that. If I can rent the place, I'll do an acoustic show. Because then, not a jam. I'm not into the jam thing for myself. Just because, like, when I'm on stage, I want to stay on the stage the whole night, kind of thing. Like last time, it just worked out because I was like the only guitar player for the first couple of hours. And I ended up playing 4 or 5 hours, or whatever it was. You know, there's talking in between or whatever, but like it's the idea that I want to go up and give you a well-rehearsed show. And for people that want to do jams, the problem with jams is they're not well rehearsed, you know, unless the guy, you know, like, okay, we jam the song every time we jam, right? Yeah, those are well rehearsed, and those are the songs you like, right? That's why when you see somebody go up on stage and they just nail the song, they might say, oh, it's the first time I'm playing it live. Yeah, but they've practiced it 5,000 times in the room, literally probably 1,000 to 5,000 times just to get it right. You'd be surprised like how much practice it takes to get something really good. Some stuff comes natural and you get it on the third try, but most stuff, you know, to really refine it and know exactly where the next note's coming from, so that there's no hesitation in your playing, that and just, you know, coming in on time on everything, that takes practice, right? So for me, it's kind of more of a case of Bossy. I wonder what company that is. For me, it's always a question of, you know, the wow factor of, here's a song, okay, if I was in the audience, what would I want to see me do? And if I'm a one-man band, you know, just playing straight chords is not going to do it. It works for some people, but it doesn't give you anything to remember. You know, it's like, okay, you played the chords perfectly, whatever, but the guitar doesn't stand out. It's just basically fill-in background noise that you're singing along to at that point. But my version of Over the Hills and Far Away, the acoustic version that I do with the solo at the end, that's going to blow people away. And I'm not saying that from ego point that, oh, I'm the best guitar player ever. It's just, no, I rearranged it so that if I was listening to it in the audience, I'd go, hey, that's cool. You know what I mean? And I do that with a lot of songs. Some songs I just play and sing, but it's the theatrics of the story that, like, for example, Ghost Love Score, I tell this really hauntingly chilling story just before it goes. In the Air Tonight, I played that one the last time too. Spanish Train, that one is a story in itself, right? So you don't always have to do flashy stuff, but you got to give them a performance, right? And then everything else is just kind of like, you know, when I do the acoustic version of Dragula live, I can't wait to see what the reaction is going to be to that. Or Elvedi's Bramos, you know what I mean? That was the new Elvedi album is really, really good. Oh, it's so good. I think they're my favorite band. Like folk death metal is just yes, and then of course Fabi Ernie, like that's my dream woman right there. Like the way she sings, her vocal talent is like beyond beyond. It's like yeah, okay, she could take me now. You know what I mean? She's so good. But it's weird because she's a pop singer that just ends up playing so like fitting so well in folk death metal. Who would have thunk, right? Yeah. So like I do play these like songs that people never heard before because it's not that I don't want to play Sweet Caroline and stuff like that. And there's a lot of guys have philosophy. Yeah, well you got to play the crowd pleasers. Yeah, but you have so many to choose from. Like for example, you play Wanted Dead or Alive. It's been played a million times, right? You're going to have people sing along to that because they know the song so well. That's great. You can play, what you call it, any Bon Jovi song pretty much, right? Like, Living on a Prayer. That one, I played that once already live and it's like, oh shit, people were like, I got $5 from this cute girl because of that. It's like, okay, yeah, I'll do that. And then there's like, you could play, for example, Blaze of Glory, right? Okay, so you switch it up. You play the Blaze of Glory because you're sick and tired of playing, Wanted Dead or Alive, right? And you'll get the same reaction. So you still got a crowd pleaser, whatever. You don't have to play everything from 1960. You know what I mean? Like, I played Tea Party songs. You know what I mean? I've played, Heaven's Coming Down. I've yet to play it live with the 12 string though. And that's what's killing me with my 12 string. Oh, that kills me so much that thing didn't hold up. It just won't stay in tune. Like it's just, I'm telling you guys, I'm so disappointed with that. It's one of the nicest 12 strings I've ever had, but it's also the most problematic one I ever had. I'm not going to say the worst. Like I had an Oscar Schmidt $200 12 string that just you could bash this thing against the wall and it'd still stay in tune. It was the ugliest, shittiest guitar to play, but it was rock solid for a $200 guitar. And I played it live so many times, and everybody loves to hear me play the 12 string live. Well, maybe not everybody, but because they don't get to hear the 12 string enough. Most people think a 12 string is only for rhythm guitar and that's it. No, you shred on that sucker. You got double guitar solos every time you play it. It's really cool, right? And it's just that haunting sound of the 12 string. It sticks in your head, right? So yeah, you can play a lot of crowd pleasers, but don't be afraid to throw in songs that people don't know, like the B-side stuff, and give them a really good version of it. You know what I mean? And I think, like when they're going to come to see the show, whenever I get it planned out, I got to give people at least 2 months. Like May, I might get a crowd out at the end of May, but I probably won't get a big crowd. But it'll be a concert. It's not going to be play 45 minutes to an hour, take a break, 15 minutes. No, it's going to be a straight through concert for 2 hours, 2.5 hours, 3 hours, whatever it is. Get comfortable because you're going to have a good time. There's going to be stories. There's going to be lots of playing, all that stuff. But what I need is the PA system to do it. That's the only reason why I can't do it right now is my PA system. Number one, it's not powerful enough. Number two, I blew out a speaker. So I could replace a speaker and but they're going to be 8-ohm stuff, but then I might not be able to use it with my PA that I have. So I just need a better system, right? So, I mean, I just bought the Charvel. So the next thing is like acoustic guitars, and until like a 7-string that comes along that, like if I could get like my Charvel in the 7-string with an ebony fingerboard, that would be like dream guitar with a reverse headstock, of course, though, with 24 frets. That would be like the dream guitar right there. Like it'd be the only guitar to ever play, but, yeah, so like when it comes to electric guitars, like I'm not electric guitared out, but I'm just like, to justify another electric guitar is almost impossible at this point. And the next one on the list to play live is the 8-string. I can't wait to play that sucker live. I'm going to play a couple of Nightwish tunes and an Elvedi tune, a couple of my own tunes. And that's the thing. Like playing my own songs too, you know, like getting people to, you know, like hear that. But we'll see what happens. I got to get the camera first. I got a few tools I got to buy first, like the pole arm chainsaw, but that's not going to be till near the end of the month. Because I gotta get the paychecks coming in too. I got the work, but I gotta, you know, sometimes you gotta wait for the paychecks too. Eh? Anyway, I gotta go get my provisions.